Hey, Seth Bling and Minecraft video viewers, PulchCrafts here. So, I did some reading up online on a Minecraft wiki article. It's actually something on the forums, but it talked about how you could place block sprites in minecarts and adjust the height in pixels above the minecart where you could see the block. And I thought that was interesting, so I looked into it some more. And I ended up building a few rigs that kind of dealt with it. Here's one. What it does is those repeaters are set to 1 second. It summons one minecart per 1 second, and it's got one of the blocks in it. So I'm just going, water and lava didn't load, just textures like that for some reason didn't work. It uses the 3D sprite, and water and lava 3D sprites are really weird sometimes. So it just didn't display those. But anyway, I'm going to now speed up the recording from this point on so that you don't have to hear me blabber and you won't be too bored looking at all of these sprites. Anyway, as you can see, two block objects such as the tall flower, the bed, and the doors didn't work properly. And the interesting thing about them being in minecarts is that they don't function. And sometimes the sprite glitches a little bit, but I can't open this trap chest no matter what I do. And the trap chest is smaller than a normal trap chest. And since it's attached to minecarts, if I touch the minecarts, I can actually get it moving. And a fun part is you can actually get inside the minecart and just ride around with an object above you. You can put them on rails and have the rails carry the minecarts around, so you can have some kind of a moving column. And since, yeah, stairs glitched, and since it's attached to a minecart, it registers an entity, so teleport and stuff work on it that way. So you can really do a lot with these blocks, and I think they'd be pretty useful actually in making an adventure map or something, because it's a block that you can see if you manage to work out the bugs or something with it, but it's a block that you can see all the time, but whenever you touch it, it's not there. You can go right through it. So it's kind of the opposite of a barrier. A barrier is a block that you can never see, but you can definitely run into it. So I just thought this was interesting. It could be used for something like hide and seek, teleporting the minecart X amount of blocks under the player, or something like that if you ever wanted to make some kind of vanilla hide and seek game. But that's just kind of what I thought of. I was like, hey, let's just make some kind of a map where all the blocks appear. And I'm really proud of how it all turned out. But as I was saying earlier, teleport will work with it. So I made a map expressing that right here. This should summon, yeah, there we go. Minecart with the stone. And when I turn this on, actually I'm going to change this value back down, but when I turn this on, it spins the stone. And sorry, I'm getting a little bit of latency. But anyway, if you remember from the Bite-Sized Minecraft 2 video you did, the animated video, near the beginning, the little Space Invaders iron blocks type things started spinning and then firing lasers at you. Now that was animated, but you could do something a little like it. All you'd have to do is you'd have to get a motor that doesn't tick back and forth so violently like this one does, a little faster, like for example a redstone motor that's 20 times a second or something. But if you set the value higher, you can still achieve somewhat of the same result, a really quickly spinning block. And you can just do really fun stuff like that, so you could potentially, in vanilla, recreate something that you might have animated, or that you might have done with plugins. And minecarts are amazing because, well, you can make them fly. I am going to pause the recording for a second just so that I can build the flying rig and show you that, because I came across it one morning just messing around and I realized it was something really, really cool. So here's my flying minecart rig, and I've never actually done it before with one of the minecarts with a block in it, but the way it works is you have your motor that oscillates very quickly, teleporting the minecart exactly 0.8 blocks up every time it ticks, and it ticks at the exact right frequency that you can get kind of a floating minecart. If you come up underneath it, well, I mean, you can shove it around. Oh my gosh, the lag is real, everybody. You can shove it around and have it fly across the sky like that, just kind of bumping it. And if you get under it and you come up under it, you can toss it up into the air a little bit and it won't sink back down. But if you adjusted the value from 0.8 to say 0.7, then the minecart would fall in low gravity, kind of like that plugin you wrote that changed gravity, that bucket plugin. But you can use the falling in low gravity to play almost a game of catch between two friends with minecarts, and whoever drops it first loses or something like that. Anyway, I just really like minecart physics. I think they're incredibly interesting. So yeah, I'll give you the link to the wiki article I found about the floating blocks in minecarts. And anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.